Yesterday I came across a video on the Black app, okay? And this young lady was talking about, she was actually talking to some health workers, right? And saying that when they take their lunches, okay, and their dinners to work, okay, they should actually, she was talking to her fellow colleagues, telling them that they should mind their business when they bring their dinners their dinners to work, okay? And let's talk about being from the African race, okay? And then you take your food to work, and then your colleagues in the lunch hall, okay, or your staff room, okay, come in there, and then they start saying, because of the smell, all right? And you got offended that this lady was complaining about the smell. And then she took out some spray and then she sprayed while she were eating. Okay, this is where I have a problem. This colleague of yours shouldn't have sprayed the place. What she could have done, right, was to maybe go and make a complaint. And she didn't, okay? But I want to talk to you. That's that African young lady, right? Common etiquette. You need to be considerate, right, of people, right? You know that the kind of foods that what you send into work, if it's something that has got, things that make the, like strong fishy smell, or you use ogiri, for the Nigerians, maybe you used ogiri to cook that balava sauce, or something that you took to work, right? You need to think about your colleagues and the smell that they're going to be perceiving, right? Not everybody can stand that. In some organizations, actually, they actually do say in their policies that what you can't bring something that is strong smelling to work that would disturb everybody. So it's not about culture. It's about you being considerate, right, to your colleagues at work. I do not care what you think or what kind of food you want to take to work. But remember, if you want to eat that food and you think it's going to cause a disturbance or a nuisance to your colleagues, you need to take it outside or sit somewhere. You understand, where they will not smell this thing and cause. Look, sometimes that your lunchroom or your break room is only a tiny space, okay, a tiny space. And if you're eating something that is going to disturb everybody, are we being considerate here? I don't think so. You understand? So I'm sorry. I'm not going to back you on this. It's not about culture. It's about what? You doing to somebody what you don't want them to do to you. You understand? So please, right? That video that you posted on the Black app, right? It's very distasteful. You understand? I need you to think, right? Think, analyze this properly. If it was you, would you be happy? Coming to sit down and eat your food. Nobody's saying don't eat your food, though. But when you're eating your food and it disturbs the next person, right? Then I have a problem. I have a problem with it. So take your jollof to work. You understand? Take your sandwiches to work, right? Take food that doesn't smell to work, right? But if you are going to take food that smells to work because that's what you have, that's what you were saying, no problem. But warm it up and maybe sit somewhere else. You understand? That is my advice to you. Okay? Don't say because you are eating something that smells, everybody should what? Go through this. No, that's not right. All right? Have a blessed day.